The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. Joe Black Man, Bobby, let it flow, whoa. Turn it up, turn it loud, let it go, whoa. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. About my what? About my who? About my rugby.
Yeah, man.
Too much good, take you higher.
The good, the bad, the ugly. Whoa.
You know what?
It's time! Let's go. It's a Friday, the Friday edition of the good, the bad, the ugly Premier League version. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Joe Blackman and Botswana Papi. We're streaming this show to both our platforms. Football Power Hour is my platform, and Backhand Entertainment is Joe's platform. So please make sure you go hit the like on both channels and subscribe to both channels if you haven't already. But yeah, man, let's talk. Joe, how you doing on this Friday, bro?
Do you know what? It's a little cold. It's a little rainy in England. Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, so I'm just inside contemplating everything that's happened over the last week with like Manchester United, watching Arsenal. They're capitulating the league on another level. Yeah, Liverpool did their job yesterday, as far as I'm concerned. If they had scored, it would have been even better. But, you know, I love a nice 0-0 draw. That's perfect for everybody else. You get me? So, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? You're already like going deep, like straight into it, but like I hear you. When both rivals draw, it means like you kind of get a second chance. You get a little bit of like, you know, like they don't get too far away. Nobody gets too far away, and that's what's really cool about that draw. You know, this Premier League season so far has just like actually been not too bad, if you get what I'm saying. Like I think
the Premier League season's been kind of shit, bots. Let's be real, yeah. I mean, you can either call it exciting or you can call it shit, in it, yeah. A lot of the teams that you're expecting to do good aren't doing good, yeah. It's just basically it's open for anybody. You could say that the quality is making it exciting. Do you know what? Or is it that everybody is just doing so bad this season? I don't know. Which one is it? Where do you lean on that one? Because it could be that all the other teams have become so competitive now that no one's guaranteed a win. You could look at it like that. Do you know what I mean? For me, that's how I choose to look at it anyway. That it's so competitive right now that nobody's guaranteed a win. Yeah, teams that you would call smaller teams, they are actually, you know, bringing something to the table. Bots got caught licking his lips like mid-sentence, and I don't know if he's still here.
Wait, what are you talking? What do you mean?
There you go. You're back now.
Wait. Did my Wi-Fi like pause or something? Or like what happened?
You was like this for a second.
Maybe it's because I saw Doctor in the chat.
Sin bin yourself. Let's refocus, yeah. Like I was saying, I choose to look at the Premier League as being wide open because hopefully that's because of the quality is so high in most teams now that it's making it more competitive. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So, but what's your opinion anyway? How's the Premier League been looking for you so far? You know, are Manchester United fortunate to be where they are, or has it been, you know, that competitive? We're still in the game.
Yeah, I think one way to look at it is just sort of I feel like there is a little bit of like an increase in quality across the board for many teams in the Premier League. And I don't have the stats in front of me, but if you probably look at the net spend of Premier League teams like this past transfer window, my guess is that in general, you'd probably find a higher spend than the previous seasons. It's a guess. I could be wrong on this, but one thing that's for sure is that it seems like every team has a little bit of a secret weapon. Every team has a a big competitive edge. There's no like walk in the park, you know, team, except like maybe you can make the case about like say who is at the bottom right now. Is it still, let's just double check. Is it still Wolves? Yeah, it's Wolves. It's probably like the only punching bag. But Wolves can still get out of that relegation zone if they just get a couple of like maybe 4 wins, you know, in 4 wins in a row. Actually, like, you know, save themselves. So I feel like there's a little bit of a increase in
Can I ask you
quality
a
across
question?
the board. Yeah.
Ask you a question. Are you doing something in the background?
What do you mean doing something in the background?
Are you doing something in the background? Because you keep freezing on the funniest faces. I can't lie to you.
Really?
You just came back now. You've been stuck the whole time you're talking. Have you not seen the chat?
Well, the bad is my Wi-Fi connection. Let's start there.
Don't
Should
think
I?
it's bad. I think you
Should I?
must be doing something in the background.
No, let me refresh. Let me refresh my browser. Maybe that might change things. I don't know. Just give me a moment. I'll be
Whatever you
right
was
back.
doing before, just stop doing it and continue from now.
I
There you
was
go.
just talking. I was just talking. Nothing's changed.
Let's forget it. Let's move on. You're back
Did
anyway.
Poppy reset his PC before the show? Okay, let me do that. Let me do that really quickly. Hold on. Guys, you taking out nah. You guys taking the piss now. This is the
Oh, come on, listen. If you're gonna do it, just do it, innit?
Let me do it right now. Let me do it right now.
It's
Hit the
fine right
like
now.
button.
If there's any more problems, then you can reset. Oh god, the fuck. What is wrong with this guy? You see how he doesn't listen? You see how he doesn't listen? But anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, we'll just continue from now. Oh, he's back already.
Did that work? I hope that worked.
You was fine. I said to just continue the show anyway, but you disappeared. But can you hear me fine?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me fine? Am I freezing? Is this a slideshow? Okay.
Just keep going. Keep going. Do you remember what you was talking about?
The point that I was
about the-
making was that the point that I was making was that I feel like there's an increase in quality across many teams. Maybe not all the teams in the Premier League, but across many teams. That's why, like, you know, there's so many draws, there's so many other teams that are supposed to be winning games and like they're actually not winning the games. So that's my feeling on it. And somebody else can say like, yeah, no, it's just because other teams have just been shit, you know. And you know, I want to hear what other people think about this opinion, but that's my 2 cents on the Premier League competition quality, you know. Yeah, but I want to actually should we start with what's ugly or what's good or what's bad if we want to get into it? Like, where would you want to start, Joe?
Let's start off with yesterday, innit? Yeah, and what was ugly from yesterday. Yeah, because there were some scenes during the Liverpool game
Yes.
where Martinelli versus Bradley was a bit of a mad situation. Am I right or wrong?
Yes. In the moment, you could probably categorize this as ugly because it was about the 93rd minute. You know, it's a massive game. The score is still 0-0, and you know, both teams. Actually, you could maybe make the argument that Arsenal is trying to push for a winner, right? Because Arsenal was the home team at the Emirates. The onus is on them to win, and so what happened was that, you know, Conor Bradley, he goes down injured near the touchline, and Martinelli gets frustrated by this and thinks that Conor Bradley is acting. Like many times in the, you know, when you see a player get injured and they roll back onto the pitch to waste time, you know, and that's pretty much how
have we still got the VT to show people.
Of course. I'll show the I'm just giving a little bit of the context before I show the picture. But what happened is that the frustration boiled over, and Martinelli pretty much, you know, he acted in the moment, in the heat of the moment, and he drops the ball and he nudges Conor Bradley so that he restarts. So he can say he pushes Conor Bradley off the pitch. And in that moment, like Kenny Fan TV, you can say that's a major disgrace. That's an ugly action, to be honest. But Let me show you the footage so that anybody that wasn't watching the game can see what we're talking about. And here we go. This is Bradley is the one on the floor. Martinelli, he's like pushing him with his knee, and then he really like uses his hands to just get him off the pitch. And obviously, the other players react. Let's go back to the beginning of that again one more time. Boom. Right? And you see Szoboszlai.
Taking the piss, though. That is taking the piss, bro. If you move to my listen, if that was my teammate, bro.
Yeah.
Fam, you're lucky I didn't do something to you.
SLD says he was just helping him off the pitch. But it's a common tactic, right? To waste time. If you're injured, you gotta Mourinho's talked about this. Roll back onto the pitch because then the game can't just continue immediately, right? So Martinelli thought that was what Conor Bradley was doing, but it turns out that Conor Bradley was actually injured, and both managers were obviously asked about it, and I think Slot handled it with grace. He said, "Look, I think Martinelli didn't really understand that Bradley was actually injured, so he wasn't acting really out of malice. But that aggressive push in the heat of the moment looked like, hey man, it didn't look good. It wasn't good on the eye. But it turns out that even Martinelli has apologized to Bradley. They've had messages offline where like it was a proper like apology. I wish you a speedy recovery, Conor Bradley, and that was from Martinelli. So that I guess you can classify as one of the uglies of the week. I don't know how other people feel about this.
Now, for me, I agree with that one 100%. Like we'll talk to the people later, but for me, that's definitely that's why I read that already, bro. It was already on screen. Don't worry. While you was talking,
yeah, I didn't see it because I was looking for the footage, but okay, I see how it is, SLD. I see how it is.
Another ugly for us, as a Manchester United fans, I would have to still lean towards the fact that we still can't choose who our interim is. Do you know what I mean? It's not even decide on the permanent manager. This is our interim, And for me, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Just give it to Ollie, in my opinion, Like Carrick was only there for how many games? Do you understand what I'm saying? Or even if they want to do a combination of all three, do you know what I mean? Put another team together, whatever they want to do, they could do that. Fair enough. But for me, I think just put Ollie at the wheel till the end of the season, and just go with it. We at least know what Ollie's going to bring. He's going to bring good vibes. He's going to bring good vibes. The players are going to be happy with him. Yeah, they've always been happy with him. The fan base can't really get too mad at him. I think it's just the safe choice. Yeah. Just till the end of the season. And let's face it, Ollie's finishes haven't been so bad, apart from when he fired.
I hear what you're saying, but who do you think tactically is better between Carrick and Ollie? Just from your opinion.
How the hell do I know? Carrick played 4 games, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't really get to show you he didn't really get to put a stamp on that team in that time. Do you get what I'm saying? So I can't tell you who's the better tactician. Yeah. It may well be Carrick. Yeah. But if I'm going for interim, I'm just going for what I already know. I know I know what you're gonna do. If you want to give it to someone new to see what they can do, fair enough. If you're testing the waters, maybe that's what they want to do. Maybe test the waters. Fair enough.
Okay. Okay. All right. In the chat, I want to know who you think, because Joe is saying Ollie, he doesn't mind Ollie being the manager, but or if they do like a collaboration partnership thing, but I think one of them has to be the manager, one has to be the assistant, So if Ollie is manager, Carrick is assistant, that doesn't seem like a horrible picture, but maybe, and the reason why I say that is because if they go on 8 wins in a row, because Ollie did this when he came in as interim, I think it was 8 wins in a row, right? We
Yep.
will not fall for the same trap. But say now, if it's Carrick,
Yeah,
no,
if Carrick comes, what I'm saying,
yeah.
if Carrick comes, people are definitely falling for it again.
Hmm.
Yeah, 100%. With Ollie, you can say, "Oh no, we did it last time." But there's a lot more pushback on that Ollie for the rest of the
Yeah,
season thing. You understand? I mean,
yeah.
for the foreseeable future thing, there's going to be so much more pushback because we've seen it once before. But you see, when Carrick comes, if he goes 8 games unbeaten, it'll be Carrick at the wheel. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Everybody will do it. Everybody will say, "Oh, well, he's better than Oli. He's better than this. Is more tactical." It's already in the chat. People are saying, "Oh, Carrick's better tactically than him." Bro, we don't even really know. Yeah, unless you do much. Where does Carrick even manage right now?
Well, last time he was he at Middlesbrough? Where was he? Michael Carrick football. Let's see. Let's look at his managerial trajectory real quick while we're still talking about Michael Carrick, Manchester United legend. His manager profile goes like this. He was at, oh my god, it's really short. Middlesbrough, Man United caretaker manager, and Man United assistant manager. That's all. Three posts. At Middlesbrough, he managed 136 games. Okay. So let's look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer managerial trajectory so far. Okay. I'll first display. This is Michael Carrick. For anybody that is not familiar, there we go. 136 games. You know, that says something.
He
That
got
says
third.
something.
Apparently, Wrap Up said that he got third and he got to the playoffs, which is a good thing. Yeah, that is
Which
a
is
good thing for a manager in
okay.
that league. But,
Okay. Now,
playoffs.
Ole, on the other hand, is way more experienced. Look at that CV.
I'm not gonna say that the CV is more impressive than Carrick's though, just because he's got more spots on there.
Carrick
I
has
mean,
won 36 games, fam, plus 3 games as caretaker. That's 139 games in total, right? That he's been manager.
it's a caretaker position, isn't it, bro? At the end of the day, it's a caretaker position. It's not like we're saying he's gonna be the manager for the rest.
Sure, but you want the best caretaker possible. You want the best caretaker possible, right? Look at the CV.
Hold on. Here's the thing. It's like everybody keeps saying in the chat, right? Technically, Carrick is unbeaten so far.
But Ole is more experienced.
And I guess that's where the argument comes to play in it. Whether it's more experience you're after or you're gonna go for the new. Hey, I'm down for this too, you know. Bring Roy Bumbleclot Keane right now. The blood clot. Yes, he would have done that on this head. Bumbleclot! You see, you little Bumbleclot! All of you, yeah? In an Irish accent though. Yeah, do it.
But you know who needs to enter the group chat? Ruud van Nistelrooy. Where's Ruud van Nistelrooy in this?
Not being considered. No? What do you
mean? Nah, fam. He needs to enter the interim interview.
Why? Okay, explain to me why.
We want the best possible.
Please, no, hold on. You was just looking at CVs and arguing why Ole should come back and that, yeah? And obviously I said I don't mind Ole and that, yeah? But bro, what I'm trying to say to you is, if you're going to talk about CVs being important, yeah, what's his CV saying?
All right, let's look at Ruud van Nistelrooy's CV then. Ruud van Nistelrooy as a manager. This is his managerial profile right now. Oh boy. It looks like this. Okay. Boom. Can you share it? Let me share it. Boom. There we go. It's actually not too bad. Right?
Okay. Does it say where like he finished in the league and stuff like that?
No. We're just looking at experience right now. We're not looking at league position. You know.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? We're gonna look at league position. We want to know what they're bringing to the table.
Well, okay. He was also assistant manager for Netherlands. I forgot about that. You know, man, he went through PSV under 17, under 19, under 21, and then from there, like the first team, and then from there, assistant manager to Eric Ten Hag, and his stint at Leicester City. You know, yeah, Ruud van Nistelrooy needs to enter the conversation, man. Nah.
Apparently, Pav said that he is being considered.
Let's go. All I'm saying is I just want the best interim manager possible while we're looking for the actual manager, right? Because we don't want to write off the season. I understand he was relegated, corner, but wasn't Oli also like, bro? People like relegation. Didn't Oli get relegated?
Well, then if this is the case, then what you're saying about the CVs really can't really be that important. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I guess the ownership is not too scared of stepping into the unknown now. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. If you're gonna step somewhere, sometimes you might as well try something new till the end of the season, because guess what? Probably won't get much worse.
Okay. Talking
and
about,
if he does, let's say he was interim, fire him and get someone else. Try the other person that was on the list.
I hear you.
It doesn't mean they have to stay till the end of the season either, you know.
You mean you want to fire an interim if they're not doing well?
Brother, if the interim comes through, and they lose 5 games on the trot, fire the interim, fam. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Brother, what are we? I don't know about you, but I'm with Coley and certain man about this season. I'm with Abs. I stand with Abs. I stand with Coley when it comes to the rest of the season. This shit is not written off. We're not writing off this fucking season, bro. We're not doing that. Do you understand me?
I hear it. It's just look at where we are now as a club now. Look at where we are. But okay, all right. Let's move on from this conversation. But hire and fire culture. That's what we are now. Okay.
You know what? Actually, let me ask the chat. Actually, how much losses would you accept from the interim? Yeah, if we get interim, how much losses would you accept before you say fire that fool too? Like, let's be real. Because I'm not on finishing anywhere like below 10th this season. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not waiting around to see it is gonna turn it around. Nah, fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that. No way. I'm being serious. Just like if he loses that, for me, 3 or 4, bro, just sack him.
Pap says 1 loss. 2 losses in a row. Corner says 3 in a row. All right. Yo,
I can agree with the 3 thing. 3 to 4 losses, 3, they'll be like, bro, that next conversation that we're having in the office, it'll be like, bro, listen, do you see the next one? When I say make or break, basically, if you lose that next match, just go home in your car. Just go home. That's what I'd be like.
Okay. So after the Brighton game on Sunday, we're facing Man City, we're facing Arsenal, and then Fulham. Not easy games. And then Spurs. Bro. Yeah. It's not gonna be easy for whoever comes in. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say and leave it at that.
It might not be easy. Look, it might not be easy, innit? And I'm not gonna say it's gonna be an easy run, but I think for us to be where we need to be this season, I'm not afraid to sack the interim, at all. Like F that. Like,
I hear
this time. I hope Ineos use this time wisely. We spent a lot of time on the ugly part. You know what? I hope Ineos use this time wisely to go and find someone sensible and suitable for Manchester United come next season, bro. I want to know who I want to know that you've thought it through thoroughly, whether it's that you're going to keep matching this 3 at the back, 5 at the back, whatever you want to call it system, or if you're going to pivot and go to the 4-3-3 or 4 whatever, you know what I mean, 4 at the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know what direction you're going in. Yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'll leave it
Yeah.
there.
Okay. We I guess we can move on to something you could classify under bad as well. That you know, there's something about our fan base right now. I just want to ask, bro, do you know anything about any protests happening? I'm not talking about protests in America. I'm talking about protests like about you know, the ownership, the Ineos ownership.
You?
It's there's a very muted conversation about protests. I think it's not loud enough. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to put in the bed for this week. You know, there's a protest group, the 1958. They have announced plans for a demonstration at the Fulham game on February 1st. You know, and I'm like, why wait till February 1st? It's January 9th right now. And the only talk I've heard of protests is organized by this Manchester United fan group called the 1958. And they're talking about protesting on February 1st. You know, Man United fan base, sometimes we're like sheep, you know. Well, like, I don't understand how, like, we're just so quiet. We're just so quiet when it's clear to us now who the frauds are.
I don't. When you're banging your head against a brick wall, yeah, and you know you're not getting anywhere. Look how excited we got when they said they were going to sell, and we was like, you know, something was going to happen here. These guys are not going anywhere, bro. Yeah. And Ineos just got here. Ineos just got to the party. They're not going to give up their seat at the table. They're not going to give up their seat. And you know what? And you know what about the protests as well? Yeah, I kind of agree with Wrap Up here. The protests just don't work as well. They'll be like, okay, thanks for your information. We've noted that you're upset, and basically, fuck you. We're gonna go back to doing what we were doing anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So the protest thing is one thing. It creates noise. It creates eyes on the ownership. It creates all of that. Yeah, but at the same time, it doesn't create any sort of real movement. And I don't know. I feel protests, they kind of work if it's a different subject. When it comes to people owning things, you can't tell a man to sell what I own. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's brother, I paid good money for that, or I'm still paying money for that. You think I'm just going to give it up? And it's making me bare peas. Are you dumb? Until they stop making peas, fam, they don't care. Yeah? And Manchester United.
At least your voice is heard. At least they know that, like, we're not taking this, you know, with a smile. You know, we're not taking that incompetence with a smile. We're not. If we can at least just be a little bit more organized, is my plea to Manchester United.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Yeah, I don't think they would actually give a F, yeah, until it starts affecting maybe game day. You know, like when we actually locked off or, you know, postponed them games with Liverpool and all that, yeah, that got eyes on it. That got more attention. If that happened every time until they were gone, and it might jeopardize our league or whatever, yeah. If we actually just didn't give a fuck about where we are in the league and was just like, you know what, we want these people out that bad, that's when it might actually start doing something. Because if we just went to every game and said, lock it off, see this, yeah, and naga run, not naga run while me there, yeah, so, yeah, not nah move past me, yeah, no that was happening. If that happened, like every game day for like 6 matches or something, hit their pockets, or, you know, we would lose points. This is what would happen, you know. Every time if we lock off games, it would be like, you're gonna lose points, you're gonna lose points, you're gonna lose points. But until that happens, they won't take notice. Do you get what I'm saying? It's too much. We made so much noise. We've locked off streets. We've locked off games, but bro, they don't care. So for me, the protesting, the Ineos thing is shit. The Glazer thing, the Glinios, whatever you want to call it, it's all shit, to be honest, bro. They're all here to just make peas. I think I wrote down some points actually when Coley was saying the other day. He was on the show with Abs in the morning the other day. Like, and he asked the question like, as a big man thing, like if you're sitting back and you're looking at what they're really doing, like fuck all this little shit here that's going on, yeah. Just check out what they've really done. Right, we was in a suitable position. They had no idea where we was gonna be by end of the season. Yeah, they fired Ten Hag, which they should have done the season before. Then they backed this guy. Then all of this shit. Yeah, then blah blah blah. Then they end up falling out with him and they fire him. Yeah, only to go back how many years and go back and hire, well, maybe hiring one of the guys that were there before. Look, it's like they're almost breaking us down to build us back up again, but not in that good way. Yeah, it's almost like they're happy to us to get brought down to be a mid-table team, and then you turn around and look and say, we did good by bringing us back up, but you put us there in the first place. That's like me pushing you into the street and then pulling you back saying I saved you. Do you get what I'm saying, Butts?
Yeah.
First place, but then I'm gonna come back and claim that I'm the one who saved you because I dragged you back from getting run over.
As Manj has called it, they are the actual bomb squad. We were labeling Jadon Sancho, Garnacho, Rashford, and them as the bomb squad, but Ineos is the actual bomb squad. This is Manj's way of describing them, and I agree with you, Manj. But anyway, that's one of the bad.
This is what they want us to feel like. This is what they want to feel like. They want us to feel like now you owe me. Look what I did for you, though. Look what I did for you, though. Yeah. It's gonna be like, fam, look what I did for you, fam. Man, got you back on top. We're back in the top 4. You get me, dickheads. Yeah. When you came, we was basically in top 4. You get me? Don't ramp with us. When you came under Ten Hag, we was there. Yeah. You've done nothing. Everything you've done thus far has been making us worse and worse and worse in the league. And when what you did was actually trying to accomplish something, Amorim was actually in a decent position in the league as far as we're concerned from where we were, then you sack him. Criminal. All that work, all that effort. I know we're back to playing 4-3-3. I don't even know what's going on at the club, bro. That's the problem. We don't know where we're going. And man, that's fine. You feel disheartened.
We'll be watching with a bombastic side eye to see, are we going to reset? Is it going to be a tactical, structural reset? Or are we going to continue with a 3 at the back? I'm really curious what Ineos are planning. And you know what? Let's move on to the good. Let's move on to the good.
I can't believe you wrote this. So by the way, guys, just so you know, yeah. Bots has written in the good section, because we got some notes that we can see like together, right? Bots has written Arsenal still on top as a good thing.
It's a good thing if you're an Arsenal fan. I also wrote Aston Villa doing really... Yeah.
Shut up.
No, you shut up and understand my perspective for a second.
Shut up.
What's below Arsenal? What's the point that's below Arsenal? Read it out since you're out here reading my notes.
What? The note beneath Arsenal is Aston Villa league position Unai Emery. But I just don't understand why the first thing on the list of good is Arsenal still on top. Why is that the first thing that is good on the list?
You're quick to react, but you don't understand, Joe. Listen.
I'm listening. I'm waiting for your explanation.
Yes, these are examples of when a club believes in their manager and sticks with their manager. Shut up. I beg your pardon?
It was an accident.
I beg your pardon? Look at, let's just start with, fine, I don't want Arsenal. We already know Arsenal is at the top. Whereby the team that I really want to highlight is Aston Villa. Where did Unai Emery finish? This is I believe his 2nd or 3rd year. It must be his 3rd year at Aston Villa. And this is when you actually see what having a long-term vision does. When you believe in a manager and stick with that manager, whether you agree with his tactics or not, whether you think he might not take you to the promised land, there's something that happens with the club where eventually there will be an actual cohesion. And we're starting to see that with Arsenal, and we're starting to see that with Aston Villa. Right now, Joe, if I tell you, okay, think about this. Once Pep Guardiola leaves the Premier League, which manager is going to be consistent up there? You can make the case for Unai Emery,
Arsenal.
You can make the case for Arteta.
Arsenal
And
would be the ones after that.
That's precisely why I'm talking about this and saying, highlighting them as examples. Okay, I'm not saying I'm an Aston Villa fan. I'm not saying I'm an Arsenal fan, but they are having a good moment, a good week, and that is why they featured in the good part of the good, bad, and ugly this week, sir.
I don't think they're having a good week. I don't think they're having a good week, bro. They just drew.
Bro, that top of the table. How's that not a good week?
Hold on. Can I ask you a question? So if they had lost and they're still top of the table, that means it was a good week.
No, they haven't lost though. So I don't know what your point is.
Wait. So the gap between them and City have gotten this much closer. Them and Aston Villa this much closer, right?
Yeah.
So how is that a good week?
It's a good week because they're still top of the table, fam. Okay, calm down. calm down. You're reacting to a technicality here, but the bigger point that I'm trying to make is the fact that longevity, okay, having a bit of a long-term future and sticking with a manager through turbulence leads you to where these teams are. Okay. That's all I'm saying. I've let Amorim go, Obs. I'm not trying to make this. Listen. This is not like me being missing Amorim. No. I'm just saying, highlighting that you will go through turbulence with the next manager. And if your board is the one that actually looks at the vision of where the manager is taking you, you actually stand a good chance of succeeding in the future. I'm not saying that's always going to be the case, but these two clubs are an example of that. Throw in Man City in there, but Pep Guardiola is a different story because he's been there.
You can throw Man City in there because, he was instantly successful basically after his second season. First season didn't win nothing, but after that it was bang, 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 success. So you can't really put him on the list. He's proven why he should be there instantly.
Yeah, that's why I said Pep Guardiola is a different story. Well, the first season he was third? So,
he didn't. But second season, third season, fourth season, you know what I mean? Let's not pretend like we don't know the history here. Yeah. So for me, look, he doesn't come in the same conversation because he was already proven before he got the job as well.
Did you hear what I said? I said Pep Guardiola. I don't know if my words like go in and go one ear.
What's upset us? What's he getting upset?
You listen to you're quick to respond without even understanding what I'm saying.
Why are you trying, man?
Okay. Another thing you can classify in the good, by the way. Kind reminder to hit the like button if you haven't done so yet, by the way. Please, reminder to do that and subscribe to both channels. But another thing you can probably put in the good category is the fact that AFCON is getting to the business end, and definitely one of our players is coming back.
Oh, yes.
The question is,
who do you want back, bro? This is the question. Let's just be honest. Who do you actually want back?
So let's do this. It's the quarterfinals. We got Mali, Senegal, Algeria, Nigeria, Cameroon, Morocco, and then Egypt versus Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast. Do we need Mazraoui back or do we need Mbeumo back? Especially that Cameroon-Morocco game. I think I'm missing Mbeumo.
Not being funny, bro, but you know who we need back. Just bring back Mbeumo, innit? Yeah, we just Mazza. Just, you know what? You go Morocco, do your thing. Let's go Morocco. This is where I'm at right now. Let's go Morocco, bro. Yeah, they must overcome. Yeah, 100%. They must. Bring him back, please. Wentz, please. Yeah.
So I guess by saying that, you're saying that you're actually predicting that Morocco is going to beat Cameroon. Is that what you're saying, Joe?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. One second. Hey, Tigany, I'm not over 1,000 subscribers yet, so you can't. There's no super chats available on mine. Run over to Boxes and drop a super chat. Then show some love.
Come on. Big up Tiger Knee for guys. Subscribe to Backhand Entertainment. Let's get Joe to 1,000. How far are we, Joe?
Close.
Come on, man. If you haven't subscribed to Backhand Entertainment, take a second and do that right now. Bro, 900 is right around the corner, you know.
Close. I'm close, bro. Almost there. But anyway.
Yeah. We need to do this. We need to get Joe to 1,000 subs.
But you know what? If you've not seen, Pav, on my channel this week, I have been quite active, and I'm gonna keep being active. Yeah. If you go check out my channel right now, I have been quite active. Yeah.
Come on. Hit the like button for Joe being active.
What's that mean? What's that mean?
Let's see how long it lasts. That's okay. Prove me wrong, bro.
I'll take that one on the chin. Don't worry about it. I'll take that one on the chin. But don't worry.
Okay, yeah, no. Let's encourage our brother in any way possible by hitting the like button and subscribing, please. But yeah, that's the AFCON. Okay, so I wanna as we share the link, I wanna hear your predictions to some of these games. So there's Cameroon, Morocco. You're saying Morocco is beating Cameroon, right? I want to make sure I heard you properly.
Say that again. No, I'm back in. I want Cameroon to lose tonight. 100%.
Oh, you okay.
I want back as soon as possible.
There's also Mali, Senegal today, by the way. Who do you think is gonna go through there?
Senegal. I think Senegal will go through.
Okay.
In my opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not that this is like I said to everybody, this is the first AFCON that I've been watching intently. So
okay. All right. What about Algeria versus Nigeria?
Well, I told you at the start of this whole AFCON thing that I'm supporting my brothers in Nigeria. Yeah. I'm supporting my brothers in Nigeria. Yeah. So they have to. They must. Who you supported in that?
I want KG to lose.
Nigeria, man. I know a lot of African nations don't like Nigeria.
Yeah, no. You know what? Okay. I gotta tell you this. So there's actually a story that like that's I don't even know how to describe this. So there's a guy that what's his name again? He's Congo's one of Congo's biggest fans, right? He basically poses. Wait, let me show you before we open the lines. You will actually understand my opinion, right? Why I want Nigeria to beat Algeria. There's a bit of an agenda here, and
Tiger Knee says no, it's because Nigeria are the Arsenal of AFCON. They have all the mouth, but none of the trophies.
Listen. Shout out to Kobe Buje, one of the content creators that I follow. But let's just listen to what he says about this, because there's a certain fan, bro, that stole like the hearts of many Africans, bro. And it was sad to see Congo, DR Congo get knocked out. And just listen to this for a second. Listen to this. Okay. Bring it in. Boom. Okay. So I hope you can...
One second. Let me help you out here.
Okay.
I'll just remove. Go on.
All right. Let me play it. So
the whole of Africa is depending on you this Saturday. Hey. You people are the only ones who can deliver revenge for this guy. Now, for those of you missed out on what happened last night, so DR Congo lost against Algeria, and that was not even the topic of the day. Now, I'm sure most of you guys might have come across videos of this guy. His name is Michel Kuka in Boladenga. He's one of the most iconic fans this AFCON. Because of this guy, most people look forward to see the match of DR Congo. What this guy does is that he does not just come to watch DR Congo play, but instead, this guy stands on his feet for 90 minutes without moving, mimicking the statue of Patrice Lumumba, the first ever Prime Minister of DR Congo, who was assassinated on 17 January 1961, in a way of paying respect to this man and letting the world know that there was once a leader like Patrice Lumumba. This man stands motionless. Now, last night during the round 16 of the AFCON, DR Congo was playing against Algeria. It was a tough match until the final minutes when Algeria kicked the ball in the back of the net. And even at that time, this guy still did not move until something that this guy did from Algeria. And that is what completely broke this guy from character into tears. Now, bro, for the first time in my life, I'm going to be fasting for Nigeria. All we need from you people is just one goal.
I'm telling you.
When you are done, just leave the dirty work for us. Dear Super Eagle.
You get me? This guy, like, they need to, like, Nigeria have one job. They need to teach Algeria a lesson. You get what I'm saying? They were taking a piss. Didn't you see that celebration? Let me play one more time. Didn't you see the celebration? Like, how are you gonna mark? Like, it's the significance of Lumumba to me. Lumumba is like, Patrice Lumumba is like, you know, like, bro, he's the leader of leaders. You know, he was somebody that's so important to African history. And that guy decides to mock him. It's fine. It's fine if Algeria, like, you know, if you win a match because you deserve to win a match. But you're gonna mock this celebration?
Girls of Nigeria, the whole of Africa is depending on you this Saturday. You people are the only ones who can deliver revenge for this guy. Now, for those of you missed out on what happened last night, so DR Congo lost against Algeria, and that was not even the topic of the day. Now, I'm sure most of you guys might have come across videos of this guy. His name is Michel Kuka in Boladenga. He's one of the most iconic fans this AFCON. Because of this guy, most people look forward to see the match of DR Congo. What this guy does is that he does not just come to watch DR Congo play, but instead, this guy stands on his feet for 90 minutes without moving, mimicking the statue of Patrice Lumumba, the first ever Prime Minister of DR Congo, who was assassinated on 17 January 1961, in a way of paying respect to this man and letting the world know that there was once a leader like Patrice Lumumba. This man stands motionless. Now, last night during the round 16 of the AFCON, DR Congo was playing against Algeria. It was a tough match until the final minutes when Algeria kicked the ball in the back of the net. And even at that time, this guy still did not move until something that this guy did from Algeria. And that is what completely broke this guy from.
And it's not about the guy crying. It's about the act of celebrating like that. You can, no, ATS, I don't care about that. You can apologize after, but is that the reason why you know what I mean? Screw the apology. I don't give a damn about their invitation into, nah, fam. There's certain lines for me, and that for me personally crossed the line.
Mm-hmm.
This is because of the respect that I have.
I'm not connected to that person personally, yeah, and I don't really know the behind it. So how do you feel when you see something like that?
Oh, it's hurtful for me. It's hurtful because of, like, I've studied Patrice Lumumba. I respect Patrice Lumumba so much, and what his ideas, his ideals, and his iconic status as a leader, you know, as a Pan-Africanist. So for me, that hit different. I don't care about the invitation. That you can write as many apologies as you want, but that for me is banter taken too far. That's all. Yeah, we can have a difference in opinion about it. It's not about the crying. The that guy can cry, whatever. It's not about him. It's more about the disrespect of the celebration. That's all. But, you know, I want to hear your thoughts on it. I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Please call in. I want to actually know how you feel about that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let's start the show.
Yeah.
I know this guy's not African, but he can start the show. Welcome to the show.
Wow, man's not African. I mean, if I'm going to start the show, I might as well start the show by chatting shit. So, Bots, did you wake up this morning and think it was Diddy dress day?
What?
And then, I don't know why you're laughing, Joe, because you said you're actively streaming. Is it you actively streaming, or you got Vegeta doing your dirty work again? And then SLD said, "What, actively missing? Is that what you meant?"
probably only watch my football content. That's your problem.
Your football content, what, the one that Vegeta does?
No, sorry. You only watch the football content on my channel, yeah, but you don't actually go watch nothing else because I dropped a watch along something the other day for me, yeah, by me, yeah. Have you seen that?
Nah.
There you go.
I mean, when I do see your channel live, it's kind of like someone else there, not you.
Yeah, we'll see, innit? Yeah. At the end of the day, you got to do what's got to be done. If I'm not available and I still need content, there will be content.
Man's just using labor, like alternative labor.
How much hours did I spend on Mortal Kombat as well?
Don't know, but I wasn't really there to watch Mortal Kombat, mate.
There you go. You see, my channel is a variety channel. It's not just a football.
Are you streaming any FCon today, Joe? No.
We was just talking about that actually earlier. Yeah. Me and Bots are gonna work that out at the end of the show. What's happening with that one?
Oh, so we can expect some AFCON streaming, but I assume it's gonna be Vegeta doing it again.
You never know. It might be.
Come on, Vegeta is a collaborator, is a big part of.
Well, Riri said she's gonna batter you both if you don't give him a bonus.
Guys, can we get a super chat so we can give Vegeta a bonus, please?
Well, what are you gonna do? You gonna wait for a super chat and buy him a Mars bar?
Nah, Pav. It's not like that, you know.
Nah, Pav, your time's up, bro. Time is up, man. Yeah.
He's just here to cause havoc, you know.
I like it though. I like it. I'm here for it. Let me give it 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
The last truth was a dream.
But do you know that to be true? You came into my studio when I was recording the other day. Shut up.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Okay. But that video is not even released yet.
Hold on. And you should know your community by now. You're bringing up an SLD comment and asking me if it's true. You fucking child.
I actually didn't even read who wrote it. Listen. SLD, like SLD says some stuff sometimes that is true. So, you know, I just didn't see who wrote it, and I just went to read it. But anyway, okay, let's bring in. Can we bring in Pav and start again? And like, let's talk like what's good, what's bad, what's ugly.
Pav is on chaos. You know that he would just do it anyway.
I know. I got off. I said what I wanted to say. The bit of shit I wanted to chat has been dealt with, so now we could talk ball. So let's just say the good for me, Amram's gone. The bad, that he wasn't gone sooner, and the ugly was that he shouldn't have been appointed in the first place.
So it's all about Amram. Why are we still talking about this guy?
I know. Big up, fam. Oh, also big up Tiger Knee with the super chat. Thank you, Tiger Knee, for the super chat. Wait, did Vegeta just show up when the super chat I just noticed Vegeta walked in the stream. Like,
bro, did you call me Pav?
Vegeta.
Why are you here? We were just talking to Pav, and then he disappeared, and you're here. What do you mean?
I just joined the studio. I think it's because it's on my phone. I think maybe that's why I got
it. Okay. Well, you conveniently showed up.
I just saw my name in the chat, bro. What happened?
No. You just conveniently showed up. Tiger Knee here with a super chat, bro.
It's nice in the super chat. Say we got to buy a drink for you.
Oh, okay. I saw my name in the chat and I was like, what happened? What did I miss?
No, we're giving you props for, like, you know, always being a team player, Vegeta, and you know, showing up with the AFCON content with, like, every time, bro. Every time. You're a legend. That's all. We're giving you your flowers. That's all.
Okay, cool. No, thanks, guys. No problem.
Salute to you, my bro. Thank you very much.
Well, while you're here, what's good, what's bad, what's ugly, Vegeta, this week?
What exactly? Because I'm so used to just being after a game.
You kind of take.
Like, do you mean like in general for our club
Pardon me.
or?
Bro, this show is not only about
Yeah, but
Manchester United.
be honest,
Good.
what are we talking about? Go on,
This
but
is this show, we're trying to expand this show and make sure it's not just Man United content. So like in general, Premier League, you can even talk whatever this week football related, bro. What's good, what's bad, what's ugly in your perspective.
Well, what's good is that the community seems to be fighting for my paycheck. That's good. Shout out community.
We said football related, bro.
Well, I stream on a football related platform. I thought that was related.
Okay, all right. It is.
content related.
Nah, what is bad? What is ugly? Well, the bad is that we still have the Glazers here, and those guys are not going anywhere. Ineos is still making nonsense decisions. And the ugly is that we took too damn long to fire your coach, bro. Why do you look so sad, bro? I'm seeing all the screenshots, bro, that people are sending me of your face. You don't look no happy, bro.
He's still crying in his car. He is. He's still crying in his car.
You know what it
He
feels
is
like,
upset.
bro? It feels like you're gonna like, you know, if you watch the Boondocks, Joe, but if you watch the Boondocks,
That's one of my
you
favorite.
know when Tom was singing that "Let It Burn," it feels like you're about to do that, bro. Like you feel hurt, bro.
Bro, it's all good. It's all good. I've moved on, bro. I've moved on. Ruben Amorim, is not a Manchester United manager anymore, so I don't really care about him, anymore.
You keep saying that, but your face betrays you, bro. Do you play poker?
You can't play
Hey,
poker.
Silvin, this guy, bro.
Yeah, we'll talk to you in a bit anyway, yeah?
Well,
So we'll catch up with you in a bit, yeah, bro?
yeah, no stress. You can bring in Pav. I'll be in the background.
All right, soon come. All right, let's go. Let's start the show now. Let's go. People got shit to say. Pav, we'll start with you again. Let's go. No one's going to interrupt you this time. Time's yours. Boom.
So let me tell you, the bad ugly is the same thing for me, right? It's to do with our club. I don't really care about the other clubs, man. Like, I couldn't care less about most of them. This protest, yeah? What's the point? What are we achieving out of it, or the people that are hosting it? Because you all seem to fuck off about 6 months ago. Because, you got pressured into backing down. Now you want to protest against Ratcliffe and Glazers. But no doubt when it comes to the actual day, there'll be minimal Ineos out posters, and it will just be Glazer glorified as usual. But not only that, you're going to hold this protest. You're then going to fuck off to the mega shop, buy some shirts and buy some merch, giving them more money. Then you're going to go into the stadium, buy some pies, some beers, yeah, some soft drinks. Yeah, other foods are available like raw chicken. Then you're going to give them more money that way. So what is the use of this protest? Because that's what happens every time.
So in your opinion, Pap, we shouldn't defend. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, applause. But I'm saying, so in your opinion, Pav, the fans shouldn't voice out that frustration in a unified way?
But it don't achieve anything. Yeah, the protest does not achieve anything. Yeah, boycott the games. Fair enough, you bought a season ticket. What are they going to do? Take everyone's season ticket away if you all boycott the game? No, they're not. What? Like, everyone's just so fucking afraid. You protested against these, man, but giving them the money at the same time.
That's where I fall down.
For years, I've been saying this. Do you know what? Yeah, from 2013, after Fergie left, right, I did not buy a single T-shirt of this club. Yeah, up until we won when Ineos actually come in. That's when I bought it, and I stopped giving them money from like 2019. 2019 was the last time I went to a game at Old Trafford, and then I just had enough in it. I was just like that. Do you know what? I don't buy any merch anyway anymore. I was like, I still go to some games every season, but even after 2019, I just gave up. I was like, nah, this is shit. And then like the protests, I've been to like 2 in the past year, and it's just like everyone just goes there. Some of them would just go there so they're gonna get some fucking airtime on the United stand when Flex was the whatever, what do you call it, the presenter. Yeah. Some of them are just there for social media use. Some of them are just there to get pissed, like Rajid said. And some of them are there because they actually want obviously the ownership out, but it's just a fucking joke, the protest shit. Like nothing's gonna happen until you start hitting them by taking some of their money away. The last time one of the protests actually meant anything is because these lot were scared that we were gonna get put into a Super League, which probably would have been more beneficial for us as a club because we're so shit when it comes to league football as it is, and it was guaranteed European football every season with loads of money. But you lot decided to call off the Liverpool game, and that's when they shat themselves a little bit. And then you had some of the idiots who tried to storm Carrington, but then back down because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Matic and Bruno and them man come out. So I said, oh, stop. This is not the way to go. They're good people. Glazers are good people. And then they fucked off as well.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Like the whole protest thing, fair enough. You do what you do, but it's not going to mean anything. Do you think Ratcliffe's are going to be sitting there giving a shit? They're going to be in the stadium. They're going to be laughing.
Yeah.
They don't care. You've done a protest. You're still in the stadium spending money.
You see,
All
hey,
right.
do you know what? Have wicked cool, yeah. Because what I'm gonna say as well is the fact that remember when I was saying earlier that that's the only way they're gonna feel it. You know, the last time when they actually felt it was when we was there locking off games. Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna really feel it, bro. Like every single time, if they turn up in Manchester, lock half the game. No home games can run. Yeah, no home games can run. Yeah, if we did that every time, it would cause hysteria. Yeah, but once again, we're unified, bro. It's good for us to voice our opinions in unison, as you know, and blah 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 blah. It doesn't work because we're not unified as a fan base. We're not unified. We've never been unified, bro. Yeah, and it's kind of like what Wajid said there in the chat. Yeah, who was it who sold us out? The core Reds, the real Reds. You know, the fan supporters group is the one that sold us out in the first place.
Okay, I hear that. My response to that is it's like this: before you can actually think about it financially hurting them, you first have to have a unified voice. You first have to mobilize people and think and make everybody believe the same thing, and then that's when you can actually have people be like, oh yeah, you know what? Me buying the merch actually helps these people. But people are not going to think that before they actually know what it is that they're protesting, what it is, like before they actually realize that, oh, if Joe and I decide not to go to the games, then, oh yeah, that will make a difference. But before we can actually make that decision, we first have to have the conversation, and that conversation comes through protesting. I'm not saying go out here and just shout. Shouting takes you nowhere. Shouting, like, they're not gonna listen. They're not gonna listen to shouting. They're not gonna listen to tweets. It's not hashtag. Hold on. Let me finish. It's not. It doesn't. The conversation doesn't end with a hashtag Glazers out, hashtag Ineos out, or going on a YouTube space and just shouting. That takes you nowhere. But it's the beginning of actually having a unified voice. We're so big as a fan base that it's our gift and curse that Manchester United is so big, because guess what? Somebody else already bought a ticket to go to a United game that you're trying to withdraw from, trying to say, oh, let's not buy season tickets. You got to get everybody in the same page. Obviously, it's not possible to get 100% all the people, but you can try and get the majority. But you start first by having the conversation. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Conversation is different to protest, bro. I'm all here for the conversation, but from getting from that level, from conversation to actively doing something, yeah, I don't think the next step is protest. Yeah, here's the conversation, we're having it. Yeah.
The
next step, I don't think should be protest, in my opinion. Yeah, it can be done in other ways, and if you're saying protest, withholding money from an organization, it could also be seen as a protest. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, that's what I'm gonna say there. Let's bring in the next person. Let's go.
Let's keep the show flowing. Yeah.
Oh no, welcome to the show, bro.
Hello, boys. How's everyone doing?
It's a Friday corner.
Oh, it's raining memberships.
Hey, Peter, well done for that. You've just bought a certain someone who's being forced to work with no payment, some maybe a drink, maybe a Snickers or a Mars bar, whatever he prefers.
So am I getting paid?
Yeah,
Hey,
he's getting paid. He's getting paid.
Why
I
did
see
you show
money.
up?
I see the money.
Vegeta, what do you prefer? Do you want a Mars bar? Do you want a Kit Kat? What sort of chocolate do you want? Like, like, because they're not going to give you money. Like, money isn't on the cards. Like, it's just going to be like maybe a snack or something.
You know, I feel like Bots needs to buy me a soundboard so I can also do sound effects, bro. Where my soundboard at, bro?
No. You're asking too much here now. You're asking too much of these guys. They're not
I'll
going to
bring
do
you a
that.
soundboard from America, okay? Don't worry. I'll bring you.
How
What
do you do
do you mean one from America? What, you going to fly it out to him?
Basically,
Uh,
He's on that. You know.
Nah, Bots is going to fly it out, go to see him and be like, oh, I forgot it at home, you know. Next time.
Nah, but Vegeta is my brother. Did I think oh my god, I can't remember if it's him or I who bought the Nando's last time.
See, the fact that you don't remember.
You're telling me you owe this man money.
No, the fact that you don't remember makes me think it was him, because when I buy something, I remember buying it. Joe, if you were to go out with your friends, you'd remember paying for the bill, wouldn't you?
Oh no, Vegeta,
Yeah.
I owe you, broski. I owe you.
No. So you're eating on this man's card. You're making him work for free, and you're not even repaying him in any way, shape, or form.
Not only that as well. Not only that, he came to pick him up. He drove him around.
Nah, I
Yeah.
swear. No. I swear this sounds like some form of slavery, like modern day slavery at this rate.
No. Vegeta, he knows. He's my brother, bro. Some things they ain't gotta be explained, bro. He knows. You know what? Guys, why is Corner causing trouble? Can we just talk about, let's bring the show back. Good, bad, and ugly.
Let's
Let's
move
go-
to the
let's
next
go.
one. We're gonna move to the next caller. Connor will bring you back. Yo, Stratford DNA. Oh god.
Stratford.
Stratford, are you there?
Oh, Stratford. This is Stratford DNA. Big up, bro. You there?
I don't think he's there.
Ah. Damn.
All right. Let's go back to Connor. Let's see if Connor. Are you
Hello,
there?
boys. How's everyone doing?
Good, Corner. Happy Friday, bro.
Yeah, it's a good Friday. Yeah. So,
What's good?
Good
What's
buddy.
good?
Protesting now.
yeah, do you know what?
Stop the time.
I can't bother getting Simbin again. I've got to go soon.
All right, let's go.
So, what, you want the good, bad, and ugly of the entire Premier League season, or just United? Good, bad, and ugly.
Look, however you feel to talk about, you can talk about last couple of games. You can talk about
Well, do
ownership.
you know like the bottom 7 in the Premier League? So from 20th all the way to 13th, United have dropped points to that entire, like, to every single team there. We've drew against every single team there when we could have won them games. Do you know if we would have won them games? Do you know how many points we'd have and what position we'd be in? We'd be in second with 46 points. Arsenal are in first with 49. That's if we managed to beat the bottom 7, which we drew to.
Damn.
Yeah. Dark times. And do you know if you had a competent manager that could like set up a team in a decent formation with four defenders, 2 sort of midfielders in front of defenders, then another midfielder playing further up, creating chances. And you've got 2 expressive wingers, either side of that can just spread the play wide but also drift inside. And maybe even just like a giant up front like the BFG and that. It will get his head on a few balls, win some headers and all that, score some goals. Maybe we could have challenged for the league. But we didn't. We had the terrorist in charge to Botswana, supports.
Well, what if we had a midfielder corner and the board actually just backed the manager fully, and we saw Bruno play in his actual position.
Can I just say to both of you? Hold on. Can I just say to
This
both
one
of you?
talking what ifs.
Yeah? Hold on, one second. Both of you, yeah. Can we stop doing up the Marvel thing about what if this, what if that? Yeah, let's just stick to what happened. Yeah. At the end of the day, we didn't. We drew. Yeah, we drew. Yeah, and we didn't get a midfielder, and it doesn't matter. You have to work.
Why did we need a midfielder? Why did we need a midfielder though?
Go on.
No. But realistically, why do we need a midfielder?
Because
For who?
look at what we got, right? We got Casemiro. We got
Yeah.
Ugarte, right?
Yeah.
Ugarte is a specialist type of midfielder, but not really the midfielder that would have allowed.
Yeah. Tell Ugarte to sit in the six, win the ball back, and play a 5-yard pass to a player who's competent on the ball. Do you know what he does? He sits in the six, he wins the ball back, and he plays that 5-yard pass to a player who can pass the ball. That's what he does, and that's the specialist role that he can play. Joe, you got Casemiro. Casemiro's like, okay, I've got a bit more of a passing range. I can hit a shot from a few yards outside the box. I can do a bit more. Casemiro's a specialist midfielder in the sense of he's got a bit more ability. You've got Kobbie Mainoo, a player that can receive the ball with his back to goal, a player that can win the ball back, a player who can progress the ball through the midfield, find a pass, get a goal every now and again, and actually progress the midfield. Then you've got Bruno Fernandes. You've got Bruno Fernandes, a player that can create, a player that can defend, a player that runs until his legs give out, and even then he'll run some more.
Okay.
You've got that in the midfield.
Wow.
Why do you want another one? Why do you want another
So Connor, you're content. You're happy with our midfield options. You're saying we don't need reinforcements in that.
Right now, no, not at this point in the season. At the end of the season, when we go into the summer, yeah, we're going to have to get some new midfielders in. The midfield, in my opinion, won't be an issue because this manager only wanted to play 2 in midfield, by the way, before he got sacked. So we have 4 midfielders. So we have 2 that aren't going to be playing at a specific time. Even still, forgot about Mason Mount. You can put Mason Mount in the Bruno position every now and again. Forgot about Mason Mount. Why do you want to go get a midfielder?
Okay.
No. Who would you go get as midfielder, boss? Come on,
bro. Like all I've been asking for is like we've had this conversation before.
Do you not say Baleba?
Baleba. We could have gotten
Baleba, the guy at Brighton who's been
so many
stinking the guy entire season. Consistent poor performances. Do you know what my bet builders? I love that guy because he's a banker for a foul and he's always decent for a yellow card every couple games. I love him on a bet builder for just putting in a stinker of a performance. At least 3 fouls in the first 5 minutes of the Everton match at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. I was loving that bet builder because it was just nice and easy and because he's awful. That guy, we were going to pay £100 million for him. He would have been the next Pogba, except for the criticism would have been valid because he's useless. We have made
what?
Listen, yeah. The whole Baleba thing, I'm not gonna judge because I'm not gonna lie here and say that I've been watching Brighton games or anything like that. Yeah, I have not. Yeah, but
yeah,
stinky performances or not. Yeah. Sometimes you can't say how somebody's performing in one team is going to translate to how they're performing in another. Sometimes, yeah. But I do hear what you say. This season, he's been stinky. So I hear it, but you can't consider how we perform in another team, innit? Lots of players just get better when they go to another team. Or, they're more suited to that system or whatever.
Yeah, but like the whole thing is like I don't think like Cornell really like got me that like, it's not even about Baleba. There was so many options on the table that we could have got that could have improved our system, what we were doing. They could have improved what we're doing, and maybe we would have seen the system yield even more better results. Those games that we were talking about where we dropped points, maybe that could have been the difference. But you know what? I don't want to revisionism. I don't want to like get into that conversation about maybe this, if that. We're past that. Ruben is gone, right? But to hear somebody like Corner, who I respect so much, saying we're fine in the midfield, for me, it's a head scratcher, Let's go on to the next caller. Let's go to the next call.
Let me see if Stratford's actually back. Are you back, Stratford? Are you back? Are you there?
Hey. Is my audio all right? My audio all right?
What's this picture?
Oh, it's you. Frozen. This is how you look like. You were chatting, and that's what you were frozen. So I was like, I have to use it. And when you're done, just check the group chat because it's hilarious. People are running jokes, and I love it. Honestly, I've been laughing the entire time. And it's Vegeta's daughter's birthday today. Happy birthday, Here we go. You have to pay him.
One more on them.
on.
Wait,
Come on.
So
No,
happy birthday to her.
yeah.
this is a birthday today for real, Vegeta.
Yeah, bro, she turns 4.
It's time! Come on. Happy birthday, Mini Vegeta, SLD, and KP, everybody in the chat. We're wishing you, your daughter, a very, very blessed birthday, bro.
Thanks, bro.
100%.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
call her. She's here. She's at
Yeah.
home with me.
You better fund her football.
I
nuts
knew,
or
I knew
rugby
the
boots or
conversation was
something
gonna go
like that.
there. I said blessed, bro. Like, come on now.
You have to
Blessings from above is better than no Nando's money. Come on, guys.
And-
Come on.
football boots, Nando's money, rugby boots, cricket boots. I don't know. We need people send in.
Why are we so
super chat.
materialistic? Let's just
Send
focus
in a
on
super chat.
materialism right now.
So we can fund Mini Vegeta's birthday because
Party,
clearly.
you know what I mean? Like,
And
you know what?
do you know what?
Instead of
Follow
Tiger
me.
need to say, buy him a drink. Not sure how many rands this is. Yeah. And then Peter
Go-
came 10, not 1, not 2, not 3, but
10.
10 gifted memberships.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Peter, you know.
And go follow Halftime with Vegeta.
Yes,
Get into 1,000
he needs to
again.
get to, yeah.
Oh, happy
Happy-
birthday, my friend.
How
One
old
more
are
year
you?
and then.
Yeah, she's 4.
Good.
Good girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy
Oh, she's too cute.
I just
Oh,
Oh,
that's
All right, sorry, doctor. Back to you.
no problem. No problem. Anyway, oh wow. When it's my turn, then you're pointing to the time. Wow.
I didn't-
And he claims to be a protector.
okay. I'll just fix it,
My
Marius.
God.
Dog, come on. Work with me here. This show is already like.
No. Anyway, I wanna say this about it's since we're talking about the Premier League, and
Yes.
I know for us United, like people always try and like put so much pressure on our players. I need people to put the equal amount of pressure on other players that of other teams. For this is a prelude to what I'm about to say. Gyökeres yesterday, trash. I watched the highlights.
Speak on it.
He has played this about the same amount of not if not more games that Sesko has had, and he has 5 goals and 5 goals, 0 assists. Yeah, last season he's in the Portuguese Cup. He scored like 45 goals, and he has the same. And Sesko has 4 goals, 1 assist, so 5 GA, right? Last season, Sesko scored 14 goals in his time in the Bundesliga. What I'm trying to say is, shouldn't Gyökeres have a bit more goals than Sesko? Why the hell is nobody talking about that? Why? And they're like, oh, he needs time, yada, yada, yada. Sesko also needs time. So I mean, I need people to stop to like if you're trying to give Gyökeres time, and in fact he has more time because technically Arsenal's in the Carabao Cup, they're in the FA Cup, they're in the Premier League, and they're in the Champions League. So he has more time than Sesko has to score goals. Why isn't he doing that? You people, I need people to.
Because he's shit.
Trash.
Doc, do you feel like we ducked a bullet there?
Yeah, because I feel like if he had come to United, he would have had like 1 goal, and we would have been heated.
100%. You know,
And
maybe-
I'm going. Do you know what? I'm going to have maybe unpopular opinion. I don't know if it's unpopular or not, but it won't surprise me if at the end of the season they'll have the same GA. If if okay, they'll have either no, okay, it's better if I say it this way. Either Sesko has maybe two or three more GA than Gyökeres, or they'll have about the same, in and around the same GA.
Do you know what, Doctor?
And it will be an indictment on Gyökeres.
That he's gonna probably have more GA.
Yeah, yeah. And that would mean Gyökeres would have had a worse season than Sesko, because Sesko is on track to getting his 14 or 15 GA this season, if you think about it. Because last season he had 14 in the Bundesliga, coming from a guy Gyökeres who had 45 in the Portuguese league, in the entire Portuguese his career of last season, if you understand. So yeah, write it down. But where's your paper? Your book. You need me to Amazon it to you?
Actually, yes, Doc. Yes.
No.
Actually, that
I was being sarcastic. What the
You don't get sarcasm.
No, I don't.
Americans. He was just trying to take you to the corner flag. Look at that. I didn't even press down. That was boss. He got rid of you so quick.
No, I didn't. What? I didn't. It must be Vegeta. Like I just saw the time go to. No, but Doc was cooking until the point where she's like carrying over stats from the other league. I was like, hold on a second.
Why?
No. Like, when are we gonna get? How do we carry over stats from another league into the?
Well, I mean, you didn't buy him for no reason. What do you mean you can't bring over stats from another league, bro?
No. He said 15 GA.
Hold on. If you buy someone, we've been cussing Liverpool. Didn't they buy someone for 100 and something mil? Yeah, and we was cussing that he had no GA. Do you remember? He had no GA. Look how long we was cussing him for. Yeah, and then because at the end of the day, you do not spend so much money on a player unless you expect something from what they previously done. Surely.
Sure, but I never heard somebody say 15 GA and while counting, like the stats from. It's a little like, carrying over from like for me. It wasn't like
carry over, but you can compare the two. As in like last season.
That I agree.
Season, got 5.
I agree. That part I agree. But nonetheless, Doc was cooking. I just want to like give her flowers too and say, up until that point.
No one believes you anymore. You're terrible.
No. There's two, by the way. The Wits and Isak situation. Look at them.
Yeah.
Look at Sesko.
Let me move that so people can see. 1 second. Stay there. Let me move this so people can see. 74 million. Them two cost 241.5 million. That's crazy.
Yep. It is. It's wild. What do you think about it, really? But anyway, we move.
And you talk about people, when managers are gonna make mistakes just because someone was good at another team, and this is why sometimes it doesn't matter if they're from another league or from this league, bro. Yeah, there's 2 examples, of 2 flops, or you might as well say they're flopping because it's halfway through the season and they've got hardly any GA, right? Isaac, big money flop, and Gyökeres, big money flop. Both of them right now are flopping out,
bro. Facts.
Same.
Facts. No. I cannot disagree. By the way,
Premier League proven as well. Premier League proven. Yeah.
I honestly didn't think Isak was gonna be like this. I thought Isak was gonna be a lot better. Like I know Gyökeres was new league, but like Isak. But Great One still believes he'll come good. Great One still believes. The Great One says Isak will come good. Gyökeres is just pure ass.
I agree what Great One said there. Isak is playing shit because he had no no preseason, so that's why he's playing shit. Gyökeres is just shit. I mean, he dodged the bullet. That's the honest truth. But anyway, this is good, bad, and ugly for. Gone.
Okay. Do you think like it's because Gyökeres Arsenal doesn't play to Gyökeres' strengths? Is that?
No, Gyökeres is a gym bro number 9, bro. He don't move. He may have all these muscles, yeah. He don't move. His movement is shit. It stinks.
Damn.
He just stands there when once he stops getting the ball, he just stands there. Sesko's better than him already.
I agree.
Sesko's got better movement than him. And I've been very consistent with Sesko. I was never gonna crash it on him because I knew he was a development striker. Gyökeres is 27 going on 28. He should be in his prime now. And he's getting service. He's getting service. He's got all these creators behind him. Sesko's in a dysfunctional team and he's got the same numbers. So I know he's better already now. I know he's better.
Okay. All right. What's good, what's bad, what's ugly, wrap up.
At the end of the season, we'll see what happens, isn't it? I really want to see who out of those 3 or 4 players has the most GA. Because if Sesko at the end of it is the one with the most GA, everybody can go do one. You get me? All that fighting for nothing.
Wrap up. What are you?
For me, Sesko's the better footballer as well. Anyway, it's not just about GA with me. Sesko's is the better footballer. He's a better footballer. He has more to his game, innit? But yeah, to me, the good, is that the season's still alive because everybody's dropping points.
Facts.
Everybody's just shitting each other.
So you don't think it's more competitive? You think that everybody's being shit?
Say that again.
We was arguing earlier about is it more competitive or is everybody just being more shit?
Everybody's just shit. This is which is making it competitive. The quality of the league is shit, which is making it more competitive. Listen, the amount of points we dropped, like somebody else said, 3 wins in 12. If we won all them games, we'll be second place right now. I think did Connor say it? Who said it?
Connor said if we just beat the people, the bottom, drawing with them, just winning the bottom 7 games, he said. The people that are in the bottom 7.
Yeah, that's fact. We got 3 wins in 12 and we're still in the mix for top 4. That wouldn't happen in previous seasons. We'd be in the bottom half. 3 wins in 12.
So with that being said, do you have any opinion on this interim situation? Is there anybody you want to stay clear of for interim?
Interim, for me, I thought if Ollie's coming, whatever, but if it's between Ollie and Carrick, I'd rather Carrick, man. Ollie's had his chance, man. Let someone different have a chance.
What if Ollie has learned from his mistakes and he'll come back as a better interim coach than before?
He was good as an interim coach, but he's not going to get better. He's just been sacked. He got sacked from Besiktas, bro. He got sacked from Besiktas, Steve. So Carrick has got more of a clean record now. That's my personal opinion.
Okay, fair enough.
That's it. Man.
I don't understand this though. You know, like when people are saying, like, is it because that Carrick has been managing somewhere else that people prefer Carrick over Fletcher?
The thing is, Carrick has at least done some apprenticeship with another team and almost got a team that was nowhere into the Prem. He almost done it with no backing, with money or nothing. He came third, and when you're in the Championship, if you come third, you don't go up, innit? And he lost out in the playoffs. So, and Ollie relegated Cardiff, relegated them. So all this experience you're giving him, there's a lot of X's, not ticks. Besiktas is another X.
Oh God.
So I'd rather Carrick this time, man.
All right.
Hey,
That-
did you just bring the
No, that was you. Oh, that was Vegeta, probably. We got Vegeta working hard backstage, guys. You know what? Speaking of that, super chat from Tiger Knee, by the way, saying happy birthday. You know, get a little something for your princess. Make sure. Okay, get a little something for your princess.
Read
That's
it
what-
louder. Read it louder. Nah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Vegeta's daughter. Get a little something for your princess. Make sure this corrupt bot gives you the cash because corruption, he defends it. Yeah, there you go. I'll read it if you don't. Yeah.
Big up,
You know, I think that
Tiger Knee.
I think every penny from this stream should go to Vegeta. What do you think?
How can I argue against that?
Did you turn on? Did you turn on the monetization? You bet. Oh, does anybody even seen adverts? Look at this guy.
We lost connection with Joe.
What you're not gonna do is act like we don't have powers on here, okay?
I
We are
mean,
not
You
nobody.
know how end the
What's
stream.
wrong with this guy, bro?
I'm gonna make sure Vegeta's here for the rest of the show. This is what it's gonna
What's
be
wrong
like
with
right
you,
now. Vegeta's good. I'll be the bad. You are ugly right now, right?
Fact.
Yeah, this is what we're doing. This is what
Facts,
we're doing.
bro. I feel like that beanie is
Ugly.
constricting your blood vessels, bro. What's wrong with you? Take off that damn beanie, bro.
Like a knee again.
Again,
Yeah.
Tiger Knee.
Yeah, I have to bribe bots to give Vegeta the cash. Oh my god.
Yo,
Big
when
up
this converts
Tiger
to rand,
Nah,
this
nah,
is
nah.
money.
Vegeta's daughter is gonna have a beautiful birthday, and
I can actually throw a birthday party. I couldn't do it before. It's too broke. I can actually do it now.
all right, Vegeta, all right. We
He's got refund
understand.
money. By the end of the stream, we'll see what this makes. We're gonna give him all that money to Vegeta. That's what's
We'll talk
this stream.
percentages after, okay?
Hey, I can afford to get a bumping console for my kid. Nice, guys. Shut up.
Nah. Big up,
Let me get the next
Vegeta.
caller. Let me get the next caller.
Yeah.
Because
We'll
Wack's been waiting here for a little while.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on, Wack? Welcome to the show, bro.
Big up, Wajid.
Yo. How we doing, gentlemen?
Good.
Oh,
Happy
I-
New Year. It's my first time talking to you this year, actually.
Yeah. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, families.
Happy New Year, my bro.
Happy New Year, and I mean, happy birthday to the little one, Vegeta. I mean, more years, more life, and may God give her everything good, man.
Yes.
Ah, thanks, bro. Bless you.
I just love
Alright.
I do love Nah, down to business.
Nah, so like, firstly, but I don't want to touch the sort of African politics thing. I don't know African politics the way you do. I'm not even going to pretend I know African politics. I have an understanding of African history, but you are far more detailed in that regards. So I'm not even going to pretend I know the backstory and all that stuff. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, because that's an insult to you. That's an insult to everyone here. I'm not even going to bother pretending that I know to the level you do. Just that. So that's that. Yeah. So I want to clear that up between you and I. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Big up.
And then, so number two, I do massively disagree with, because I only found it because of the protest thing. I massively disagree with your stance on the protest, though.
All right,
Yes,
let's
Brother,
hear it.
I've been doing this since I'm a monk. I've been doing this since 2005. I've given up season tickets. I've been to more protests than I can count. I've stopped going to games. I've stopped buying. Stopped buying merch. I've done this. I've done that. Here's where it comes down to from a more local opinion, right? The reason more protests don't work in Manchester, we are by far and away a much bigger club than people give us credit for. So even if I give my ticket away, for example, yeah, like on a Champions League night, I would say about 30% of people that come on a Champions League night are not local fans. They are international fans from Mexico, Africa, the States, Australia, wherever else, yeah? If you tell those people, oh, boycott the game because there's a protest tonight, brother, people have spent thousands of pounds to come to Manchester to maybe watch Man United for the first time, the only time in their life. They're not boycotting no effing game.
And
Right, let's keep it a buck, because as someone who's been very, very blessed with being able to go to like the Maracanã and stuff, do you know if Flamingo fans were saying we're not going to the game today, and I've flown from England to Brazil to maybe watch my only game at the Maracanã, there's no Brazilian on the planet that's going to tell me I can't go watch that game. Yeah. So that's number one. And number two, when the United Supporters Trust sat their ass on the board and got into bed with the Glazers, for lack of better terms, so I apologize, but got into bed with the Glazers, got on the board and bought the bullshit that the Glazers sold about, oh, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. When we had the pressure, when all the eyes of the world saw us cancel the Liverpool game, they saw how angry the protests were. That was the best time to get rid of the ownership. That was the best time for United to make a move. That was the best time for fans. Because for the first time in 20 years, we had momentum. The Supporters Trust sold us out. And all these fan groups, and I'm going to blame fan channels as well, because they all want to be the lead. They all want to be the leading candidates for, oh, like we are the ones that led the charge against United. We did this, we did that. They don't want to work. They don't want to work with one another. They got sold one or two promises, and what happens every single year when we don't make the Champions League or we don't like the football is we sign Mbeumo, we sign Cunha, we sign Ibrahimovic, we sign Pogba, we bring back Scholes, we bring back Ronaldo, we spend 200 million, we spend 230 million, because the 1958. For those who may or may not remember, at the start of the season, the very first game, there was supposed to be a protest. They were going to protest the Ineos ownership. And what happened? We brought in Šeško for 74 million. And all of a sudden, the protest died because they said, let's see how the football goes. Yeah. So Bots, as someone who's been, as someone who's been doing this for best part of 20 years of my life, yeah, as a Manc, as a born and raised Manc, as the local people, I totally respect what all international fans see, the opinions of international fans, and even the opinions of the fans that aren't around Manchester, the ones in, Leeds, London, Scotland, and stuff like that. Yeah, but my frustration comes from, and it's not even an attack on, to be honest, but I don't want to make this like an attack on you. It's just you made the point, right? No, but it's just you made the point, right? If international fans who watch United on tour every single year go out and buy stadiums on international tours, like those stadiums in America are full, those Asian stadiums were full, right? Fans cannot attack local fans who've been doing this shit like myself for 20 years, yeah? When international fans don't do shit, don't back the process, are willing to fucking spend more than we do, right, on international games to watch Man United versus Real Madrid and all the glitz and glamour and stuff like that. When international fans have the chance, and unfortunately, I'm gonna bring up Canny, because when they went to Sweden, this isn't an attack on Canny, but when they went to Sweden, it was sold out. Yeah, international fans had the chance. They don't want to protest internationally. They're all there at the tailgating. They're all there, like spending way more on tickets than we do. Yeah. So what is the difference when international fans who have all the chest about what local fans do don't do what local fans do?
No said, Wadget.
I just really quick. I know you've given me way more. I know you're giving me way more time, man. The 1958 are a bunch of like people who only believe in themselves, want to be the lead. They're a bunch of racists and stuff. The supporters trust do not care. The supporters trust do not care about us. The fan channels, the likes of Goldbridge, UV, and all that, they have the opportunity to do stuff and mobilize stuff. And there's millions of people that subscribe. They don't want to do anything. Yeah. So Joe, all that being said, like I said, bots, I've done this shit for 20 years. I've done my bit for 20 years. I've listened to how we don't do shit for 20 years. But I've gone beyond the point of caring. I've gone beyond the point of caring anymore, because as soon as a transfer happens, yeah, everyone forgets everything. And if we finish 4th place, everyone's gonna forget everything. Ineos are gonna be the saviors again. No one's gonna give a shit about the Glazers, because we have Champions League football.
Yeah.
Right. So like I said, bots, you only brought up the point, but I'm really sort of tired of this argument where, I mean, there's a lot of opinions and no one does anything.
Totally. And I respect that, Wajid. I want to say thank you for sharing your perspective of it. And I don't want to make this conversation international fans versus local fans.
Oh no, it wasn't that at all. It wasn't that at all.
I know. And I've actually gone back and forth offline with Kanye over this, and he's like, these guys are close. These guys are closer to the offices of Carrington. These guys are not doing enough. Like, and then it's like this. It's like, oh, for me as somebody, hold on, Joe. Wait. This is just like the difference in opinion I've had with Kanye on this, right? And then for me, look at it from my perspective. I only get one chance per year to be able to get like closer to seeing the team that we all love in here. Like, only one chance per year, and the tickets are overpriced as hell. And actually, when you think about it, they're ripping the international fans off way more, and without using the
absolutely
fans to fund the machine, right? At the end of the day, we need to figure out how to bridge that gap and have a little bit of a more unified. And I'm so happy you mentioned all these other big platforms: Football Terrace, United Stand, United View, Rants and Bants, or anybody that has a big Alice Talks, anybody that Stephen Housen, anybody that has a big voice, needs to actually say, hold on a second, we can actually save our club if we try and bridge the gap. How do we bridge the gap? Because I don't want us to be in a defeatist attitude of just like, oh, you guys ain't doing shit, y'all ain't doing and then it becomes like, the more divided we are, the more the Glazers and Ineos thrive, and they enjoy that.
Yeah, and just really, really quickly, because I know you're giving me way more time than everyone else. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a reason I use myself as an example. Like when I was in Brazil at Good to America, because that might be the only time in my life, right? I get to watch a game at one of the most famous football stadiums in the world. So I totally understand where international fans come from, because I've been in that situation in the same way. But like my point, like the whole thing is, this conversation is so much more detailed. It's so much more structured. Like there's multiple facets. Goes beyond get the manager out, get the Glazers out, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. When we had the chance, we didn't do it. And for me personally, yeah, I reckon it's going to take something big again, and full momentum, like the destruction of English football, for that to ever happen. Either that, or someone needs to drop 10 billion pound and buy the club, and it's one or the other. But look, gentlemen, really appreciate you giving me the extra time. Love, blessings as always. Happy New Year's, and blessings and prayers to your family, and hopefully I'll speak to you, man, real soon. Yeah.
Thanks, Wajid.
Good call, man.
This is why you just have to love and respect Wajid. I don't care. Every time he comes, I have to listen. Yeah, I don't care about the time when Wajid's there still. But you know what? Yeah, thank you, bro, because you You eloquently said everything that we've been trying to put together ourselves. Because you know what, yeah, I know that you was coming in here to just basically, not challenge, but just debunk.
To give a
the
different
idea.
perspective.
Yeah, give a different perspective. Also debunk this thing about that protests really help, because it's true. Because one group of people, because like you said as well, Bots, you did speak on this. Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse that we have such a massive fan base. Yeah, because everybody wants to see them. Nobody's gonna give up their chance when it comes down to it. Do you get what I'm saying? Look, it's gonna be hard. It's always going to be hard. Drop the link one more time while I'm speaking, please, Bots. But it's
And
always
there's a
gonna
fine line between defeatism and realism, bro. That's why when we're screaming our heads about ownership and manager changes, it's like there's realistically pieces that can move now, like players and managers, and even sometimes executives. But there are pieces that are not going to move anytime soon. It's not being defeatist. It's just acknowledging the fact that these people put, except for the Glazers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
And we
somebody
came
comes in.
close to one point thinking they were actually going to go. We was this close to actually doing it, yeah. And then it just stopped. And then we just fizzled out as a fan base, as a group. We did nothing to try and change what was happening, yeah. And I think that's when I felt it as well. I think I feel a little bit the same as Wadja when it comes to approaching these protests or pushback, whatever you want to call it, innit? Yeah, the ownership. I've just given up in terms of trying to get rid of them and just concentrate on the things that not that we can do anything about the team or nothing like that, yeah, but concentrate on the things that we know are going to change, yeah. I don't think the ownership is going anywhere for now.
Yep.
Once again, also, I don't think that protests are the way forward, yeah.
Let's go to the next caller, because there's an AFCON game that that we gotta stream starting very soon in less than 20 minutes.
Doing that after this? Are we doing that after this?
Yes.
Oh shit! Okay, Young Bill, you're in the studio.
Yo.
Wow, go on.
Happy.
Yes, my boys. Everything's blessed.
Yes,
Blessings.
yes. Happy New Year's, and hope this one is prosperous and good for you and your fam, bro.
Yes, all the same way,
Hey, shout out Young Papi.
Quickly, because Bots is trying to get out of here for a game. What are you saying about this?
Like the good, bad, and ugly, or the protest and all of that.
Wherever the conversation takes you, bro. Whatever you.
I mean, I guess I don't really care for again, like what Red just said. It's really for the people that live around there, like really, and obviously it has to deal with international and all of that there as well. But I don't go to games or I don't fly out to England because of everything that's going on with Manchester United. So British Airways is suffering because of Manchester United right now, because I would have been spending that ticket. I like to fly. England's my second home, innit? So, but because of what they're going through, I'm not gonna waste my money on that bullshit. So that's like my protest to them in a sense. So you know what I mean?
Respect. Yep. You don't put money in their pockets. Any chance you have, pick a different, different.
The only downfall is that I've got family members that gift jerseys and stuff. So it's coming to me some way, but it's just not coming out of my pockets.
Yeah.
But that's the problem, isn't it?
And you're gonna have kids too. This is another thing as well. It's always heartbreaking as well to have to take something away from your children as well. Do you know what I mean? Because in order to not put money in your pockets, you can't buy your kids jerseys, you can't buy it, blah, 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 all of that. But even if it was just that, I don't even think protesting on that level helps either.
No, it definitely don't, to be fair. It doesn't. Nah, I don't even say a word. That's just what I can do myself, I know no other people's gonna be doing that. Like Badger was saying, and you were saying, this is the only time that they get to go watch United, they're gonna go. So, but if they had a better mentality, save that money until next time and we're actually doing good, then cool, you'll be all right. You still got that money, no?
Yeah, for real. And that's it. They're always going to keep getting it. But you got one thing as well. Let's talk about that. The TV rights, bro. Manchester United is always televised, yeah?
Yeah.
Always televised. There's the reason why that there's bidding wars from different channels just so they can have the football. Because guess what? We're always going to sell
They
tickets.
have to be watched. They have to be watched no matter what.
And they get a piece of that pie too. You get me? Money's coming in from all sorts of angles, bro. Man
Yeah,
United,
for real.
Man United will never be broke. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What's good, young puppy? Is anything good at all this week from your perspective?
That jacket's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty fire. What is it? A fleece? Is it a fleece?
Yo, that's how you know things are bad at this club, bro. We have to find other things to look at, bro.
That's
Yeah,
why another
this club
day. Gotta
is
look at the
shit.
positives in life, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I don't really have nothing good to say about United, to be fair. Everything's ugly there with me personally, you know. But I keep my thoughts to myself, you know. Everybody has their opinions and all.
Yeah.
I just keep to mine, you know. It is what it is, you know. Even with Ten Hag, again, you never even heard me speak on Ten Hag back then. Like you're not gonna hear me speak on this situation at all. It's nothing I could do, innit? It is what it is. So I don't waste my energy on where my energy don't need to be wasted.
Thanks. Nah, respect that. Young
But
puppy.
yeah, I'll join in maybe sometime during the game. And yeah, big up yourselves.
One love.
Hope everybody has a blessed one.
Yes.
Take care, bro.
Shout out to Josh, by the way, who just joined and said, algorithm, man. You know what? Because I think today's conversation has been really productive. And I think like if we're able to actually like reach a bigger audience, we might get somewhere, Let's bring in the next caller, bro. Also, shout out to Peter with a currency I don't even know, MKD. Come on, Peter.
North Macedonia or Macedonian dinner, if I'm not mistaken.
Yo, shout out to Peter, man, for being for giving another birthday shout out to Vegeta's daughter again.
Thanks,
today.
Peter. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna do you a favor, bro, because I can see you're sad. I'm gonna invite you to an episode of the Therapy Podcast, bro. 1 hour of therapy for you, bro. How about that?
Guys, I'm not sad about leaving. I'm moving on.
That's why he's wearing a coat when he's inside. He's wearing a jacket when he's inside his house. He's depressed.
Anyway, we've got people in the back who are looking to come in. Who's coming on next, right?
Let's get this on the road. The next three callers is Great One, Coley, and Kenny. Then we're wrapping up the show, yeah? All right, Great One. Let's go. Welcome to the show, bro.
He says, Oli.
Great One, you've muted yourself, by the way.
Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Nah.
Yo,
not Oli out.
Now listen. Big first things first. Big up Vegeta. Big up Bots. Big up Joe. Big up SLD. Listen.
Happy New Year, fam. First time talking to you this year. Yes.
I did talk to Joe, but Happy New Year. You did jump off last time I called.
Yeah, you did.
Listen, I want to say something about Oli. Like that's the only reason I've called him. Obviously, the man they may say it's sour grapes, but I don't mind us losing games like the next 3 games. If we lose them, you get me, it puts pressure on Ineos. This has nothing to do with Amorim, you get me? This has nothing to do with Amorim. Because there's a planned protest at Fulham, but if we win our next 3 games, we know how United fans are. Like there will be no protest, fam. That's the same thing Wajid was talking about. They signed Ronaldo when there was a planned protest. You get me? So for the man them who want Ole because they want to win, listen, I'm not in that category, but in case you want Ole, I need to say something about Ole. Ole is a vibes and inshallah manager. You get me? If Ole comes in, the teams that are in the Premier League nowadays are not the same. We don't have Huddersfield. You turn up to Old Trafford, put Marshall at the wing, Rashford, Greenwood, go win 4-0. Teams are not as weak as that. Bournemouth is not the same Bournemouth Ole used to beat. This Bournemouth is different, bro. You get me? It has a better manager who is probably in line to be the next manager of United. Newcastle is not the same Newcastle. The only team that you can probably beat on inshallah and that's debatable. It's probably Wolves, and that is debatable because you saw Arsenal and Liverpool struggle against them. You get me? That's why I'm saying for the Monday want United to win games. Now, Joe, if you can give me 3 teams that you beat on vibes and inshallah in the Premier League nowadays, you won't give me any team, fam. You get me? Stay away from Oli. I would rather Carrick or Fletcher, but that's me being on the positive side. Like, I want us to get top 4. Stay away from Ole. And I said it in the comments, bro. You get me? Ole out, fam. If Ole is not the manager for the Brighton
in the league when Oli was here, though, didn't he beat? He already beat Arteta. Yeah, he beat Pep. Yeah.
No. Listen. I see what you're doing, Joe. He can't beat Pep. He can't beat Pep even today. You get me? But that is different. Pack the back and inshallah. But I'm talking about the rest of the
name some teams that he can beat on vibes, bro. He beat Man City on vibes.
Can I ask a question though?
He did a big job in Paris. Oh, what did you say, Vegeta? Sorry.
Didn't we say this?
on vibes, bro?
Sorry. Didn't we say earlier on that this league was weaker? Wasn't this guy fighting flipping Jurgen Klopp's Jurgen pressing and prime Pep when he was here? I'm just saying we can't have it both ways. You can't say it was weak. Now it's stronger. Which one is it?
Okay, the thing is, when you say we can't have it both ways, you have to say what I said. I have not said any of those words. These are my words.
No. I'm just asking in general because we're saying he can't beat these teams, but these teams are not as good as that. What are we trying to say as a fan base? I'm confused.
I'm saying what I'm saying is the teams are stronger than before. Bournemouth is stronger. You get me? Not like from Liverpool, Arsenal, City, United. Don't get Bournemouth and beat them 4-0 anymore. It does not happen. Now, whether the teams are stronger or the league is weaker, that's a debate. That's a different debate. I'm talking about Ole cannot turn up to Bournemouth and beat them 4-0 anymore. He can't turn up to Newcastle and beat them 4-0. It has nothing to do with the league being weaker or stronger. Those are facts. Even City can't do it to Newcastle or Bournemouth. You get me? Aston Villa, you don't turn up and beat them 4-0. You get me? That's all I'm saying. Stay away from Ole. That's the only reason I've called him. Stay away from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. If he comes in, I'll be here, fam. Every stream I'll be here. You get me?
Ole out.
I love
bigger.
Damn.
I want to see. I want him to get it now. I can't lie.
You know what? He might get appointed before the
Joe. That's crazy, bro. What you just saying now? You want to see it just for the vibes, bro? What's wrong with you?
Honestly, I honestly believe that there's some teams right now that he will still come and beat on vibes. I do. And I know that he's talking about now, Coley, and I get it. He's talking about now, but at the time, what I'm saying is there were strong teams in the league when he was there doing it.
And by the way, it wasn't like a one-off. He beat Pep one-off. He actually faced Pep 8 times. He beat him 4 times and drew once, and 3 losses. So actually, it's possible that Ole could get appointed before the City game.
We'll see. We'll see. Let's get to the next caller real quick. You got places to be, bro. Coley, you're on the show, bro.
Yo.
What's going on, fam?
Shout out, Coley.
We're gonna make this one quick, yeah. So I'm gonna jump straight to. I'm gonna go straight to the protest subject.
Okay.
So I think in 2026, everything Waj said was valid, but you don't do a protest on in the street anymore. If you want to do a successful protest, it's done in these platforms, because we're silly if we think they're not paying attention to the things we say. Look how much social media. Look how much social media presence United's had since Ineos have come in alone. They're paying attention to what we say as a collective, not an individual. They might not be tuned. They might not be following, individual channels or whatever. But if a certain narrative gets pinged a certain amount of times across various channels, then what you said starts to pick up some pace. So I'm gonna propose this, yeah. Let's see if it can pick up some momentum, and if enough people are shouting it, it might happen, bro. From now on, until the end of the season, I don't want to see Fletcher or I don't care who you choose as an interim, yeah, because that's up in the air now. I don't want to see an interim manager pushed out in presses, in interviews, anything of the kin. The only 3 names I'm willing to accept if you're going to do these things are Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe. They're the only people I want to hear in pre-match presses, post-match presses. They're the only people. And the reason being is because this club's now at a state where you've made it abundantly clear whoever sits in the manager's seat is not in control. Yeah? They're not the ones with a master plan. They don't push the button. They don't steer us. I want to hear from you people. I want to hear from the people that apparently have the plans. Yeah? And if you didn't have a plan, you've still got the accountability. Straight up. That's who I want to hear from until the end of the season. And the reason why I want to hear from you people is because I want to know what the plan is. I want to know who my manager's going to be. I want to know what our philosophy is, Wilcox, because that's your remit as director of football. Yeah? They're the only people I want to hear from. It doesn't matter interim this, interim that, United old school, I don't care. And just going down that track as well quickly on the interim side of things, people aren't paying attention to the type of personalities that these names are. Yeah? You have to pay attention to what's going on here. Like Ollie, Carrick, and Fletcher, these are all lads that have done well in the United system because they've learned how to play the game. Yeah, they've learned how to say yes and do a politically correct no. Yeah, that's why they're the ones up for debate. Because if you're gonna do United old boys based on management experience, like their CVs ain't pretty, but people like Wayne Rooney and Roy Keane, they've done more games. You won't go and talk to them though, because you know fine well if you ask Roy Keane to go start a season with that setup, he'll tell you to fuck off publicly. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's why you don't want to chat to him. And that's why you don't want to chat to people like Wayne Rooney as well, because even Wazza, he'll do the politically correct no for a certain amount of time, but eventually Wazza will tell people what I want. It's what Ronaldo did as well, and that's why he's not here no more. I want it fixed.
Yes,
I want the
mate.
actual
So-
problems fixed. I want the actual problems fixed. That's it. That's what this comes down to. No mouthpiece, no lip service, no poster boy, no, this is the person who's gonna come and speak our speech for us. No. If you got a speech, you speak it now. Because someone says that, oh, we're going over here instead now, you're gonna be back here explaining to us why it makes sense. And if it don't make sense, this is where the protest and the power starts to come into it. Because if you put Barada or Wilcox up there in front of that mic on media day, post-game presser, and they say one or two things direct to the media, there's no protection no more. There's no more protection. If the signer don't come, that's who the media are going to want to talk to. And that's what the missing link is here. Everyone keeps going for the full guy. And I'm not interested in whoever you convince next. And it's scumbag work that you keep trying to do.
You know, Coley dropped some big points there, because you know how Omar Barada outlined Project 150 in public and saying, you know, I remember he's saying that when he was saying that Amorim is similar to Guardiola, and he was saying that this is what we want Manchester United to be when we're celebrating our anniversary. The same way he gave a speech saying this is where we will be with Project 150. It'll be good to hear Omar Barada speak after this Amorim sacking.
So that guy is really Voldemort. For real. He just said, I want to be like City, and then proceeded to do the opposite.
Yeah,
Voldemort.
he literally said, he said, we know we are building something like Manchester City, and he said Amorim is similar to Guardiola. Those were Omar Barada's words. You know, so yeah, it would be good to get some clarity. The Glazers are probably the ones that cut off Kohli's Wi-Fi, you know. But yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
let's get to the next. You should be getting out of it to watch the next game. So
Next,
shout
next
out.
guest,
shout out to you if you're joining in. By the way, kindly hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. Let's go to the last person.
What's
Kenny
good?
Fenty.
What's good? What's good? Can you all hear me?
Kenny Ghana, Kenny. See you, boy.
Tribal Chief.
What's good,
Guys, support Kenny Fen TV on the road to 500 subscribers as well. Another member of our family of content.
Why the fuck?
creators.
Hold on. Why the fuck have you got that guy?
Kenny, what pack are we smoking, bro? What pack are we
Lee
smoking?
Gunner.
No, because you're smoking a pack.
We are smoking on a nil pack. We are smoking on a Gyökeres Hate Watch pack. We are smoking. we are smoking. We are smoking this Mikkel Artichoke pack.
Yo, bro, what are you saying, Tribal Chief?
William today as well, though.
So basically, my good, bad, and ugly is that it's just basically not really much to say about United. Amram is gone, and I absolutely moved on from it. Now it's just whether it's like Ole or Fletcher, or whether it's Carrick for me. For me, my ideal candidate will be Carrick, because I don't want to see Ole again, because he has failed before. I mean, like, why would you bring back a failed coach, a PE teacher, again?
Because I'll say this with chest, because it was better than what we just had.
No lies were spoken there.
And no, what about this perspective, Kenny Fen TV, that like if Oli comes in and then from there puts on a string of performances, a couple of wins, 10 wins, I don't know, in a row, or 8 wins.
I know this fan base well. They will be singing. I know this fan base well. They will sing Ole's at the wheel pack, and then Rio Ferdinand will come out again and says, sign that contract again. He will say that. It's gonna happen, man. I've seen this movie before.
It's crazy, bro. Owen said the same
I've
thing.
seen this movie before, man.
I was like, he's not.
They want,
wrong.
Joe. They Ineos. They want a yes man. I would love Ineos. Ineos, if they have a cojones, go and get Luis Enrique. If they have a cojones, but no, I know they don't have any. They don't.
How about the cojones? I don't think that manager would step close to this club, bro.
Sorry?
Managers want as well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They will want to bring a yes man, in which Luis Enrique is not a yes man. As long as we have Gleanos here, we are not going to be, Kennedy, don't act like you won't be singing as well with the Bollywood effects and dancing. I will not do it this time. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it this time. The last time Ole came in, man, everyone was on pure vibes, but I'm not doing it this time. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. I never did it in the first place. That's the funny thing. Do you know what? Yeah, I never wanted Ole as a manager. Funny enough, in the first place. But
yeah,
this
fair
time,
enough.
you already know what he can deliver. So just let him do it again. Just for vibes.
Just
To
for
the end of
vibes,
the
man.
season. Just vibes.
Job
to
for
the
the
end of
lads,
the
guys. Job for the lads. Kerry K,
I'm not against it.
But like from today's conversation, I don't know who said it, but Roy Keane actually, wouldn't be a bad.
Actually,
it's interim basis, bro. Like why not? Why
Wait,
not?
What's his managerial career record saying, bro? Because I can hear what you're trying to say.
I don't know much about
manage,
Roy Keane's. I don't
Can
know
he
much.
manage though? It's one thing being a tough guy, bro, but can you manage, bro?
He'll tell them, do your job.
But does he not do his job, bro?
Do your job.
You look like a crackhead if you're telling people to do their job and you can't manage.
All right, since we've been going deep into people's managerial profiles. Good question, Vegeta. Let's see Roy Keane's managerial profile. I'm about to bring it up.
You don't want to go watch this match, no?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
No, Mark has already started the stream, so big up to Mark and please
On your
like
channel.
that stream as well. By the way, so let's see. This is Roy Keane's manager profile. We owe it to Roy Keane to also look at his. So Nottingham Forest assistant manager. He was assistant manager at Aston Villa as well. Assistant manager of Ireland, and manager of Ipswich, and manager of Sunderland.
Oh, look
He
at
has-
that PPM. What's? Oh my lord.
No, because he didn't have it any match.
Oh, okay.
He's actually only managed 181 matches, and that's when he was manager for Ipswich and Sunderland. So
What was his win rate?
yeah,
Isn't like PPM like a win rate or something?
I think it's
Look at when we managed, bro. 2006.
points
Oh
per
my
match,
gosh.
right? Isn't that what PPM stands for? I could be mistaken.
Oh yeah, points
bro-
per.
Oh, points per match, isn't it? Yeah, it should be
That's
points per
not
match.
better than Rubes, bro. 1 point what? That's like he's basically
37.
nah, bro. 1 win a month again. No thanks.
We already moved on from that, so
Oh my god.
Wait, oh my god, is that a penalty?
pen for who? Yeah.
He has
The
all the
AFCON game.
you know. This is his record. But anyway, let's leave Roy Keane alone. Maybe I take that back. Maybe let's not go.
Yeah,
with
take
Roy
that back, bro.
That was.
guys.
See why I had to ask that question? Because you were romanticizing it. I could see the wheels turning in your
Well,
head. and I said,
he talks a
"Oh,
good
see."
game. He talks a good game, you know.
But
He
you have
talks
to
like-
challenge that. I respect Wayne Rooney as a player. As a manager, on the other hand, shaky. Okay, shaky.
Nah, F that. Do you know what? Do you know the funny thing is? Yeah, I would, like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing a combination of people taking a stab at this. But hey, doctor, you back? What's going on?
No, Doctor had something to
What's
say
muted?
earlier, and I wanted to give her the.
She's muted.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the point has flown out of my head because people were taking off and flying and oh no, wait. To be fair, it had nothing to do with football. That's why it flew out of my head. But I just remembered.
Did I miss something?
Oh,
Doctor, what's going on? Did I miss something?
I don't know. I
Wait,
don't
Doctor, did you take your hot trip yet? Today's Friday. Hey, I didn't forget. Doctor.
Oh
Next
no, I did not
Friday.
send in her. That's not me. Somebody else did between these two. Oh, it's him.
Doctor.
So-
I'll be doing
Crazy.
it on KG's channel. Whenever KG is going live. When is he going live? What time is he going live?
I
Because
don't know
I'm
if
going to the
anybody from
gym.
the community knows. Oh,
We're gonna do an evening show because he's been filming. He's been filming, hasn't he? So probably sometime around this evening he'll go live.
Yeah, but
Doctor,
what
I
time?
will
Because
be
I'm
live.
actually going to the gym right now. So I don't want
Doctor,
to be
don't want
added.
to day. Today's the day. You can gym at home.
No, you would not sideline me on my New
You
Year's
can gym at
resolution.
home, Doctor.
I cannot,
Calisthenics is
and
the
I will
thing.
not.
Gym at home. We want
See?
hot chip. You said Friday.
Yes, I did say Friday.
What is he
and I'm gonna
talking
do
about
it.
here? Hey, boss, is he trying to move Tiago?
What's going on?
Guys, don't forget to
I'm
hit the
just-
like
it
button.
says a homie.
Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you go to Halftime with Vegeta. You go to Backhand Entertainment. Go to United Talks Community. Kenny Fan TV. Guys, lovely stream. Happy birthday again to Vegeta's daughter and KP. I will be coming to London for the Ray that you owe me.
Ray and nephew and Maggie.
Ray-
And next time you come, make sure you don't miss your flight.
And also, since you've got money to miss flights, can I have my money?
Yo, the good, the bad, the ugly, whoa, yo, the good, the bad, the ugly, whoa, yo, the good, the bad, the ugly, whoa, yo, black man, Bobby, let it flow, whoa, turn it up, let it go, the good, the bad, the ugly, whoa, about my what? About my who? About my rock fish.
Yeah, man.
Too